Oh, there we go. Yeah, quick impromptu stream here. Gonna go until about midnight. Ooh. Oh, it's on. Good. Hello, Ben. Hello again. Thanks for tuning in. This was very last minute. I was like, oh yeah, I'll stream again. This is why I keep playing this game, to be honest. I do like it. How's your evening been, Ben? 50 dogs? Wait, hold on, have you... That meant to be... The alert box not working. You just give me bits, sir. If you did, thank you very much. If not, don't worry. There's no pressure on that. Just because the grade number, I don't know if that was... If so, I don't know why the alert thing didn't work. You did, thank you very kindly. Really appreciate that. She'll be sure to send some your way, your next stream. Yeah, my alert box isn't working. Like a kick in the teeth. Oh. It's really weird. It should be a new URL, but... Oh, it's exactly the same one. Troublesome. That's weird, I'm sure it was working fine earlier. Hmm. In weird Streamlabs. Hello, Cricken. Yep, more stream. Where's chat as well? Oh god! Streamlabs, what are you doing, buddy? So the chat's not appearing on there either. Let's test it now. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Your shit! Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a... Okay, no, it is there now. It's weird. Is that the Ron shark? Is it... No worries. Why is it translucent? I don't remember doing just want to set a filter on, yeah. One. Hello, Ubellion. Everything's going to shit here. Well, not really, but... Litbox still not working, but we got chat working at least. Don't know why. There we go. Thank you, John. John did actually donate. That's me testing. There we go. I had to refresh it, I guess. Weird. Again, thank you for the bits, Ben. All very strange. How are you today, Ubellion? Did you enjoy playing Smash with Cricket earlier? So yeah, we played a lot of this earlier today, and to be honest, I want to keep playing it because it's very good. Have I got... Yeah, fire. I'll get right on it, Ben. Do that just for you. Sap. Still the loop here. Ah, we got penguin soldiers. I don't really want to kill them though. Penguins. Oh, this is a really good remix we got here. Nice! Check out that reflect, wow. These penguins. Oh, I like kill penguins. Well, I guess they were people originally, so... which makes it okay in my head, I guess. Ooh, nope, we got through. Ah! You're near me. You can stagger enemies fairly easily on this at least, thankfully. Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in on. Like, there was no notice on this stream at all. I just we got done playing Mario Kart on G Arcade. I just fancied playing the streaming a bit more. I was either going to play this or Smash. Could still maybe play Smash tonight, but I fancy playing a bit more of this. So I greatly enjoy that. Well, if I knew that I was going to be slaughtering penguins, I don't know if I would have been entirely up for it. Now that we're here, we have no choice. I always struggle with enemies who use shields in this kind of game. I just want to slash away without too much thought. Ooh, I do hit hard here. Oh no! Yeah, Cricken's quite a dab hand at Smash, isn't he? Don't worry, I've had some humiliating losses against him. Are you quite? Did you when did you get Smash then, you Marion? You got it quite recently. Are there any characters you've taken a shine to? Since law and school. Hope you're enjoying. Oh, where did I saw a... So I can now throw 20 bombs. I saw a treasure chest which needed 20 bombs to open somewhere on the map. What's that? Oh, I think it was down here actually. I think it was bombs. Yeah, hopefully we can do more G-Arcade matches. I was thinking like getting rooms set up, because you can have up to 8 people in a private room and you can kind of rotate out whose plays in the match are full. They're quite fun. That drives me nuts though, is you can't change any of the rules in the room without closing it. It's so needlessly restrictive. I really hope they fix that in an update. Yeah, this is handy. I got a poison attribute to the dagger I'm using here. Oh, stupid of me. Kiwi playing Arcana. Ah! Oops. 3, 4. Ah. Ooh, that is a tight time schedule. Oh, if I sort this one out. Nice, I really love it. I love Villager in Smash. I use them a lot in Smash 4. It's that slingshot they use mid-air. I get so much use out of that. There we go. Oh, I should have stayed still. Oh, I really should have stayed still. Frankly, the game's quite forgiving, actually, if you, yeah, it's just respawned us there. Like, it'll save puzzles you've done, which, not always the case with a game like this. Aha! Nice. Poison's super handy, yeah. I think Okami's 15 on the eShop, I want to say, yeah, which is a pretty good deal for it, to be fair. I think it's, let's have a quick look, actually. I think it might be on sale at the moment. For my debit card deals for you all. Let's have a look. Okami. Yeah, there you go. Look, it's $11.99 at the moment. And apparently, it's a really good port on the Switch as well. It's meant to look really nice on the Switch screen as well. It's what it's a for me it'd be like, do I get it on PC for 4K or do I get it on Switch for portability? Because I've still not played Okami. I played it a tiny bit on PS3, but not really. We'd love to get to it one day. I know it did really well on there. I saw it like lodged up the top of the eShop charts when it came out, so... Guess that's why we're now getting, what do we call it? We're getting Onimusha from Capcom as well, another re-release. It's nice because that means you get portable versions of those games. Tell us a story. How did the name? Because I was trying to come up with a Star Warsy name for Star Wars. What's the RPG on Xbox? Well, not exclusively, but it was on there. Is it yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, which is a game I didn't play at all afterwards, but I like came up with a weird anagram of my name, but I changed the S to a Z, which always makes it cooler. And I like didn't play KOTOR at all after that, which I know is sacrilege because like, yeah, that game's very well loved. But yeah, I kept with that name since. I haven't come up with anything better since. See, we're quite the edge point. Fuck no. Not even remotely. Still is! Oh dear. Sure, why not? As long as I don't have to exert any effort in being an edge boy. How are you then, Ben? Ben, what have you been playing like the past week or so? Please. Tell you what, we'll buy these, we'll see how we can upgrade them, and if we don't like them, we'll reload save. I guess we kind of like them. We don't really like them. So let's reload menu. Yeah, I don't know how late we'll go tonight. This is. Wait, did that? Nope, didn't save. Cool. I don't know how late we'll go tonight. This was a very impromptu stream. That's what I'm using. Yeah, no, save it. Do a warp to get something back here we can get. I love that feeling of the Metroidvania. We just go back to something you remember before, but you have the ability for it now. Actually, yeah, I got 20 bombs, so chest. Yeah, over here. We can sort out with it. So is anyone in chat excited about Resident Evil 2 as well, the remake? I do want it pretty ASAP, but I might. It might be one I wait a week or two on, just to maybe wait for a bit more money to come in and. Well, Capcom are doing this thing now where they're doing like the deluxe version of their game along with the regular one, and I don't know what to do with that because I kind of want. I don't want to miss out on content, but it does add a fair bit to the price if you do that. Oh damn it! No, I haven't got the. That was a waste of time. Although actually. No, I think we'll just go back to where we were going. Oh, at least we got to hear the cool music. Oh god. Right, I need to remember that. 20 tornadoes I need for that bit. Chat down the middle stream. You're not a fan of you, Bellion, fair enough. Darkside Chronicles, that was the second Wii light gun game, wasn't it? Those are quite fun, you can do those in co-op as well, can't you? Yeah, well, I tell you what, RE2, this one looks like it's properly leaning on horror, which I'm quite down for. Because I like putting myself through torturous situations for some, I guess. It's not good for me. That's it, yeah, those were quite neat, weren't they? Because they were like recreations of key moments in various RE games. Yeah, we was a great little light gun system. Yeah, it's we got like some cool Sega ports like House of the Dead and Ghost Squad. Getting all of those. back to the. Oh no, we didn't get a. We need to get an elixir. So we can, if we die, which we will, can recover a bit of health. Yeah, I never played the Dead Space one. I'd be curious to try that on. Be curious to try that on Dolphin, actually. Just shame, because I know that was meant to be a really well put together little game, and they just sold nothing apparently. there are quite a few. Unfortunately, there are quite a few kind of Wii games like that, which perhaps catered to more of a niche audience. They didn't end up doing much of anything. I do like House of the Dead Overkill is quite a riot as well, isn't it? It's game is quite spectacular in its own kooky way. Actually, yeah, the Wii is where I played Resident Evil 4 as well, though not until quite a few years after it came out. The hell, they hit hard, don't they? Actually, I don't know if the animals have different defense stats, maybe. Oh, good. Yeah, let's try the lion. Oh, that was easy. Spammed our dagger. So it's slightly less range than other weapons, but you can do it really quickly, and as I say, we've got the poison buff on it. Snake. Like a, yeah, it kind of was actually, wasn't it? Just one you can just spam. It's got the shield rod, isn't it? It's not that way. But yeah, are there any? I'm trying to think. Are there any other major releases coming out this month? There's a new Super Mario Bros. U. I'm trying to think if there's like any cool indie stuff as well. I guess it's kind of like for movies, you don't always get like huge releases in January. Oh, good. Oh, that's quite neat actually. I think we've got a stealth section here. Yeah, so we have to. Oh yeah, they've got like a Code of Vision. Oh my god, we're doing Metal Gear here. It's quite fun. Then we get stuck in the locked in the prison. We use the snake to get out. I don't suppose we can strangle their necks, their non-existent necks, from behind. So. Solid Snake style, take them out. Let's try actually, see if I can just. Nope, okay. Guess we gotta go non-lethal here. Travis strikes again, that's right, yeah. There's neither one, is it? I mean, I liked No More Heroes 1 a lot, despite its flaws. Never played the second one. But to be honest, that's one I'm probably, I'm waiting to hear impressions on that one. I am happy it's coming out. It's in a weird format, but it does sound like they're having fun with it. Look, let's use unfortunately, I never played the second one. I heard mixed things, like I heard it improved some stuff, but then made other stuff worse. I think it took out the overworld, which is probably a fair shout, although I was one of those weird people who liked the overworld. I liked mowing lawns and all the other stupid stuff you had to do. Oh, I had to drop that on their head or something? I guess so. Oh, do I get another one maybe? Oh wait, no, I can there we go. Actually no, oh. So freeze up. So I need to get into here as the snake, but... Do I actually... Oh my god, just get past this section, so I gotta figure it out. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? The visuals in this. Yeah, there's kind of a depth to the well animated. Yeah, a bit. Oh, do I have to, oh, I think I know. Ah, here we go. There we go. That's why you shouldn't be a guard on a trapdoor, I think. What? Oh my god! Oh no! When you say banned, do you mean from Twitch? Or, oh, damn it. Ah shit, we have to go back all the way. Oh no, no, I do one. Oh, I think we were meant to be captured, yeah. Oh, all the owls cry in this game. It's really upsetting. Oh, what do they call that loop? Kind of the figure 8 one. So we were talking about that with Mario Kart 8. They had a track that kind of looped around like that. Oh, what do they call that? I forget. Oh, I don't know what if these are meant to mean in this context. Actually, oh, it's probably meant to be like a piece of meat, I think, in some way. The Mario Circuit one, the one that's a figure 8, there's a word for that, like when it loops around in that kind of way, and I'm not articulating it very well, but I remember them talking about that. Am I going to be captured again? Oh, that will. hang on. No, it's a something loop. There's like a... You can make it out of paper or something like that. I'm not explaining this very well at all. It's in my words for it is an actual thing. Oh, damn it! Yeah, I guess that would have been too good to be true. Fruity Loop, I like that one, yeah. Let's go with that. Let's see what's this way. Ah! Ah! Thank goodness they're very, very short-sighted. To remember which one it was then. Unbelievably so. Nice. Lemon skate. To me, was that it's like a black vertical line now. It doesn't look like it's meant to be there. You see that on? I don't know why you can see that on stream. It's just like this. It looks like someone just used the line tool on Microsoft Paint and just did a vertical line there. Doesn't look right. Gonna request a refund based on that. Oh, hang on. Got one. Massive with the Royal Guard. I keep doing the wrong. Can't get the owl out of the cell, but we can summon lightning. Yeah, it just loops around. Okay. Yeah, I hope we get that Nintendo Direct announcement soon. I look like a lot of people I start getting antsy around this time, where it's like, oh, we know there's going to be a January one. But when? When are they going to post like a picture of Chibi Robo on fire again on social media for some reason? Ooh, nice. Where is it? Nope. Larry. I bet it's Larry. It's me. It's allowed, right? 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14. Was it yellow, I think? I hope it was blue. Oh! Yeah, what can you bake? Pizza, lasagna... Oh, pizza! Yeah, oh, that's dough! Okay. Although tiramisu would be quite interesting, but Nice. Good effort. What was it? Was it 12, 13, 14? So yeah, it's a good guess. Or estimated one. Oh shit, it was like the very top of the cone vision got me. Well, at least we don't have to do this anymore. Do I... I got turn around. No, 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 no. No, you really don't want to go this way, man. Damn it. Probably should have stayed on the ladder. Tell you what, we got a load of new bots watching, which they always have funky, bizarre names. Like we've got like another TV viewer, Active Energy, Dante 2085 is the one I find quite interesting. DMC Dante. I mean they're funny, but I also wish they would bugger off because it makes it hard to tell who's actually watching versus who's a bot.
This party's just let's rock.
Speak of the devil. Pun intended. Yeah, speaking of the games we're excited for this year, DMC5, I'm probably there to take one on. Fuck off, mods. I hope I didn't name anyone who was not a mod. You can tell, like, when you just load Streamlabs up, there's like just 6 of them there. It's like I don't know, that's like 6 viewers lying in dormant sleep waiting for me to stream again. Be a fun thought, but I don't think that's what it is. Quick up we go. Ah, nice, this is where we were before, yep. Let's get treasure chests. Nice. So Hoots. Love the Hoots lineage. Ah, now I'm good. There we go, cool. So I guess we go back to... It's just back this way? Oh yeah, because there's the locked entrance up here. There we go. Like even the padlock getting unlocked animation is good in this game. Didn't give a hoot about it. Oh, we give a big hoot about you, Sir Hoots. The hootiest. God, they're getting so many puns in, aren't they? I don't blame them, I'd want to. yeah. Got we had that portal thing. Oh yeah, I've tried to get past that waterfall before. Into a graveyard, that's pretty neat. Go all ghosts and goblins. Haunted mansion. Could fall asleep to the music here. Yeah, fair play. It's a pretty hefty game for a game of its genre. I mean, I'm over the 10-hour mark on it now. It's doing pretty well. Oh, this is the one. Oh, nice. This is the one I can open now because I've got 20 bombs. Hey! That was totally worth wasting 20 perfectly good bombs on. It's a bit of a weird kid though, because you can't talk to anybody. Talk to all the Rito people. Oh god. Very Zelda-esque really, isn't it? Oh, I think all the Wonder Boy games did that as well, which were... the first one to do it probably still came out after Zelda Mind, so... yeah, I guess it doesn't make it completely okay. I'll grab that one. I'm gonna want to buy all these eventually, just for 100% anyway. Do any upgrades? Oh, there was something I wanted to use a purple one on. Was that? Ooh, that's a good one, mind you. Magnet effect on collectibles. Now we're staying with the with our current weapon. Dead to wait for the perfect moment to sue. Precision strike sue, is it? Can't wait. So head over to... yeah, so go down here. So I'm going back through a little shortcut here to... I've tried to go back, this area we're going to, I've tried to go back through it several times. Always in vain. So I just noticed there is actually a... like on the map there's a downward bit going there, but I can't see where it would be here. There we go, I got 74% of the map done, so we are making pretty significant progress. Probably going to be playing this quite solidly, I think, over the next few days. I'll do a late afternoon, evening stream for it, I think. Tomorrow. I think it's probably clear by now that I love the hell out of this game, so... Shall be charging full ahead on that. So look over... yeah, there we go, we've got pretty much all our animal forms. I think we're just going to eventually get the human form again. At some point. Whoa! Ah! Brilliant. So why is that? Is the map shown as a bit that goes up here? Ah, here we are. There's secrets everywhere in this game, which I just really thrive on in a game like this. Just gotta find them all. It's a bit like that Bramble level from Donkey Kong Country 2, isn't it? The point we're flying through it. Just with the parrot from that. With Pico. We've extended our lightning. Yeah, did a little fart. Most important bit. Screw it, let's just go all the way back. Let's go the easy route. He's not having the best time, has he, done? Understandable, that water's probably freezing cold. Ah! Speaking of the devil. Have you played much more Smash against randoms, Cricken? I played it here and there, bit by bit. Oh, do I need to... Oh, of course. I'm gonna run out. Heal up a little bit. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So oh damn, I need 20 for that. Yeah, I need 20 lightning strikes for that. I've just got the upgrade to get 15. Quite enough. Nice. I've actually done surprisingly alright on there. You know, I have a lot of matches on there where it starts off and I just almost immediately just sort of think, oh, the opponent is much better than I am. But then, like, they'll make a mistake or two, or I'll get a spike in, and it's like I get a lot of surprising wins on there. But then there's certainly been one surprising losses as well, given that match is first started. Oh, nice! Oh, cool, man. What did you meet them through? Were those people you knew before from Smash? What do you call it? From Melee, or... I just noticed Cheeky's streaming as well, nice. Streaming VR, looks like. Oh, I see, so you gotta do these. Just in time. You guys ever play Donkey Kong? It's a good game, I recommend it. God, what am I doing? Oh, I see. Ah! Oh, my timing stinks, man. There we go. 3, 4, oop. So. Why is the game giving me lightning there? Is that because... Ah. Oh, that's the way we came. Let's do this half the battle. G.I. Joe always says Incineroar is half the battle. Incineroar is pretty tricky. It's one of those characters I'm not good at or against, really. Although he doesn't have amazing recovery, does he? So you can obviously use that to your advantage. Just immediately offered. I did like it. I did like that design at first when I saw it in Sun and Moon, but it really grew on me with Smash. They gave. I say him, but they can be either gender, can't they? It's obviously kind of a more masculine build, isn't it? But I really love the funny wrestler persona they gave them. Like they. Oh, I don't know. I'm pro Incineroar, I guess. I don't know. I like that stupid grin. So, funny thing, Cricket, I had probably the most obnoxious match earlier where I was on the balloon fight arena without hazards, and that's one of those stages where you can, like, Pac-Man maze style go from one end and come out the other. And they were Bowser, and they just kept running back and forth between them for like 5 minutes. It was freaking insufferable. I don't know if that was them picking that stage and just doing that just to have fun, or because I've at the moment I've got it on random with hazards off. I might end up changing that to Omega or Battlefield full after a match like that. To be honest, it was. Oh god, it was the most it was the most insufferable 5 minutes I've had on there. Greninja's quite cool, yeah. I probably won't come across them again, but I did block them after anyway, because I'm like, I don't want to put up with that. It's so insufferable. Oh, of course! Ah, it's just clicked. Oh wait, so is that what I need to do up here as well? Oh, damn it. I forgot I've got an ice sword that will create ice blocks across. It's not there. Okay. I'll do it here. That's pretty rad. Although it disappeared quite quickly, so... Bugger off, Hummingbird mosquito fin. There we go. Oh. Oh, so it goes out a bit and then... Oh. So on that timing's quite strict. Oh wow, of course we got those. Ah. God, I want this fin dead. There we go. Oh, damn it. Pretty strict, isn't that? There we go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, having the best bet, so bump my noggin. Come on. Ugh. Not like that, I'm struggling with this as much as I... Ooh, just about got that. Plant a tree and taunt. Villager style. Oh, there we go, cricket's going on. Well, I think the ideal would be like, kind of like the stage selection you've curated, and then every Omega and Battlefield variant. Because the thing is, I want to experience every stage aesthetically. Although I have read like the flat ones, they don't like those for tournaments, I think because of potential glitches, or there's something to do with that. I know they don't like, but because I don't, you know, the Animal Crossing stage is good, but I don't want that music over and over again. I want to vary it up. Which is why the Omega and Battlefield variants are quite cool in terms of, even though those aren't the only good kind of Smash stage designs you can do. It's nice to kind of have that option to. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I suppose it gets a little fiddly by that point, doesn't it? Right, quick toilet break. Back in a second. I don't even want to stop this song, to be honest, it's so good. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'd prefer, yeah, just to be able to have between those two, yeah, that'd be sorted then, wouldn't it? That'd be a good kind of middle ground. So I'm gonna keep that music on for a bit while we play, because it's so goddamn good. Whoa! You saw that, right? Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I think we're stuck! Oh shit, I shouldn't have changed into this. Oh no, yeah, we're stuck, I think. You saw that, right? Like, it warped me to, Okay. Well, I managed to kill ourselves at least. Oh god, that sounds back quite a way, though. Ah. Shit, this game's really polished otherwise, but... It's like watching GTQ. The really shit GTQ. Quality not guaranteed. Well, at least the game's nice enough to have saved all these for us, so we don't have to do all these again. That's definitely like, if this was an older game, it would not be that nice on that front. So I'm gonna stick that there. It did it again! They put me so... Like, it's not hard to do, you just... I don't know if I want the replicator, mind you, but yeah... Ah, Tropical Freeze, right? Yeah, nice. Oh, I see. There we go. Nice. Yeah, Tropical Freeze is wonderful. That's a very speedrunnable game as well. I went through all the, because I wasn't that long after I did this on Crash as well. I went through like the top medals and all the time trials, which, I won't lie, was a little, maddening, but the levels are very clearly designed for it. Nice, we finished that bracelet now, so we can, next time we get a warp, I'll go back and sort that out, I think. Honestly, I think all the Donkey Kong countries are probably very speedrunnable. It does feel like the levels kind of dare you in their design to get through them as quickly as you can. Or has it just gone midnight? We'll see where we go. I don't know if I'll get started or like a new dungeon on this, so or we get like up to the graveyard. Oh, that's quite... Oh, mind you, there's 1,000 coins. Yeah, get on then. But again, the thing is, my Prince Bracelet that gets me double the coins. I tell you what, I'll probably use that on bosses, I think. That's quite cool, the ability it has, actually, like where... So hey, thank you, that would have been... Cheeky who would have done that, I think. Thank you, Cheeky. Yeah, I was considering suggesting that, so yeah, we'll do that in a bit now. Do I want that? No, I probably don't need that. Probably just use this mainly for bosses. So yeah, it's, actually yeah, we're pretty much at the, yeah, this is right before the dungeon, actually. Whoa! Well, this is pretty rad, isn't it? looking forward to that next time. Yeah, let's get Smash on for a bit. I'll probably do the usual thing of saying, oh, I would play for LOL and then play for ages. Oh, I need to do that as well, yeah, because that guy who, IZAW Smash? IZAW? Yeah, he recommended that, didn't he? I'm scared to try it though, because it'll take so much undoing of muscle memory. Yeah, no worries, Rebellion. Your line seems to be okay, like either way, on my end. Handheld or docked. I mean, ideally you want it docked Ethernet, which I can't really do, unfortunately. With the house setup. It seems to be alright on my Wi-Fi. Oh, nice, thank you, Chimps. How you doing, Chimps? Good to see you, man. Handy have those mod privileges. Get Discord on as well. Yeah, that Gynoke song was that. I think I bought all the songs here, it looks like. I've already got Spirit showing up here. Hello?
Hello.
Hey man, you doing alright?
Enjoy Monster Boy? I guess so.
Tremendously, yeah, it's I mean, there's a reason I ended up streaming out of nowhere again tonight.
Yeah.
A little more progress, and
You going for like 100% thing then?
I am, but the very, like, the post-game 100% and I'll probably do off-stream, I think I'm happy just to do that.
Yeah, fair dues.
Just in undocked mode. But, yeah, I mean, we jumped up from like 40% map completion to about 75 today, so I'm not going to say I might finish it tomorrow, because I've... You know what I'm like with my estimates. I mean, we're talking Smash here, where World of Light, God, I didn't call that one, but but yeah, I'm gonna go head on into it the next few days, and then look at my big list of games I want to stream and try and narrow it down somehow.
What's next after Monster Boy?
Well, the funny thing is, I really want to do Monster World 4, as I say, like the last game released in that series before this, and then the remake last year of Wonder Boy 3, but I don't know if
it was released last year, was it?
The Wonder Boy 3 remake was, the year before, but like, in between that and like 1994 it was, 94 being the year Monster World 4 came out, but I don't know if it might be a bit too soon after I played that, so we'll,
Alright.
maybe hold off a bit, we'll see. There we go, Discord overlay working. Oh! Is this a mega film or not? And I'm the first person ever to make that joke. Without fail.
Mega Fall.
Well, well, you can pick Omega of this in like Battlefield, form of Battlefield, can't you, to Greater Veil. I like it. Mind you, as gorgeous as this is, it is a little distracting, this version of Final Destination, isn't it?
It is, yeah. The most distracting stage, though.
Not the most one. The Bayonet one might be up there, mightn't it?
Like, yeah.
As much as I love this game and docked, like I play it a lot in handheld mode, it is nice going back to the GameCube control and having the bigger range sticks. 'Cause
Yeah, definitely.
I do find the Joy-Con analogs. I do a few. Wait, I didn't mean to do that kind of inputs on them. Like I considered changing the stick sensitivity on it a bit because I've got it on high. I don't know if on a lower one because there's a lot of accidental smashes when I meant to tilt on it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
Were you trying to grapple the layer?
I don't know. I wasn't trying to do whatever just happened. That's for sure. Ooh, good grab.
Surprised that reach, actually.
Oof. I was getting ready to say.
Back to smash stick.
What's that?
Switching back to smash stick, at least for now.
Oh yeah.
I'll practice with it offline for a bit, I guess. Tilt stick, I mean.
The thing is, think about how many years of muscle memory you've got to undo for that.
True. I did use tilt stick for Smash 4, but like
Oh,
it was
did
a
you?
while since I played Smash 4 competitively, so yeah. For
Like-
melee, of course, it is smash stick and melee, but the C stick and melee actually works properly.
Hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't have like any of the bugs that that they have in later games, like to do with a C stick.
Right. Sort
If
of
you-
improper behaviour with it, you mean, or
Yeah. Because in later games, I think it's because in later games it's like a macro. It's like the direction plus A.
Hmm.
To move a different direction while you're like inputting C stick, you can't do it.
Yeah, I
There's,
remember
some
having
weird
like
bugs with it, yeah.
I remember having one or two weird moments like that. Yeah. But it's funny because you think about like the vast majority of games, that second stick is a
Right.
camera. You know, it's like
Yeah,
it's a,
hence C stick, I guess. Camera stick.
oh yeah, I didn't even I guess that's why they were that on the N64 actually. Yeah, because that's
The camera buttons, yeah.
primarily what they were used for, not exclusively. There was some. Well, in Banjo-Kazooie they had both. Like they were also move buttons.
Yeah, and then Pokemon Stadium as well. There were the move buttons and
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was so you could pick your move without your opponent knowing, right?
yeah.
'Cause if you selected it
Those
from the
are-
menu, that's quite creative, actually. Yeah.
And I forgot to change the smash stick. I just
Oh,
realized
no.
that was meant to be a smash stick. I should like that.
This might not be the good character choice. I haven't played Village in a little. Man, it's such an ending lag after that. Like, I've gotten a bit more used to it, but even now, I'm always surprised it's later than it is. How later it is, even. Oh no, Yubelian's asking me to show him how to villager. Not like this! I've done alright as villager before, but... It is hard to be surprised with that tree, isn't it, Yubelian? But... To be honest, I mostly get the tree... Oh god. I mostly get the tree up just to be able to use the axe. Oh, it's lagging a bit, isn't it? Yeah, you've got stick sensitivity on high, I take it.
It's on normal. I thought I put it on high, but I checked my settings and apparently I didn't change it.
I got confused with that actually, because
yeah,
you have to.
I'm not sure if it's actually a good thing. Yeah.
Well, I feel like I'm doing, like, even with the GameCube control, I'm doing like accidental smashes when they're meant to be tilts. I'm wondering if maybe that is the stick sensitivity being high. I think people recommended it. It's kind of like this happened with Rocket League on Switch as well. People recommended it because of input lag concerns.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that really makes a difference though. In that, yeah.
It might be a placebo thing. It's good, you know. I suppose that could work in its own way.
See Daisy.
Yeah, I'll probably just go back to Richter after this. This is the version of Villager you have to use, Yubelian, either this or the female half awake. You can't have your Villager be attentive, you can't have them haven't had a good night's sleep. See, that was meant to be a tilt, but I mean, it worked. Ooh.
Daisy.
Oh man, that gets so terrifying when you have one balloon on that. It's so ineffectual at that point. That worked! Pleasant surprise.
Good day.
Yeah, I for that.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't as
Hey, you almost brought it back.
It wasn't as much for wash as I expected. Yeah, I use that side B a lot, Yubelian, as a villager.
I would recommend not doing that.
well, I don't mean like every other second, but I mean it's a good way to space.
I guess if you don't get on it, it's good. Like put it.
Oh yeah. I rarely get on it. I don't know if there are times when that would actually help. But
It's how wild you're feeling. Really.
Yeah.
Right, straight towards the enemy.
No, if I'm ever on it, that's usually by accident, honestly. It's usually not intentional.
I don't play Villager much, so when I get on it, I struggle getting off. I just end up flying into the distance.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't lose a match because of that. Have you changed the back to Smash?
Yes, yeah.
Oh damn it, I'm gonna lose. Ooh, good spot dodge.
Oh, that was close though.
Every time I do a KO like I get a KO like that, I always wonder if I could have saved it with the whip. There's definitely been a few times where I could have. It was a little. No! Another accidental smash. Yeah, I would like to... I'd put it off, but I am considering trying the tilt... C-stick tilt. Yeah, I did, I stuck Jezzo's stream on earlier as well, actually, but I popped away for a bit, and by the time I came back I was seeing something about audio crackling, I think he was having trouble with that, was he?
He was, yeah.
Was it show?
I gave up fixing that. So he
Oh,
just
no.
continued streaming. Yeah.
Nice.
It's hard to get out of a corner in this game.
Mhm.
Shit. Oh my god.
Oh good, I'm so happy!
I love that, man. The privileges of a Crom main. I think grab ledge there as well. I don't know what happened there. It was strange.
There's probably like, yeah, probably just a frame or two before, wasn't it? It's always just such a, the moment the screen zooms in it goes red, it's like,
Yeah, it's like instant. It's crazy.
I think I've seen that happen more with Crom. That happens with Ike as well, right? Like that kind of spike.
It does. Although I haven't
Yeah.
seen many people play as Ike, so.
Right. I didn't realise until it was pointed out to me recently, Ike has two costumes in it. He's got like an actual proper...
But yes, he's got between his two games.
That's
so
right.
Like young guy costume and his old guy one.
Because his one before, I think, was just the Radiant Dawn one, I want to say, the later one.
He got like another costume in Wii U, I think.
Oh, okay, it was in that. Oh, so I didn't notice that for like 4 years. We were talking about that as well. They probably should remake those, like given how popular Ike is now after Smash. Or at least make them
Yeah, maybe,
more
yeah.
make them more accessible anyway.
They probably will at some point. I think we're working our way up like,
Right,
in terms of remakes.
sure.
They've remade the first 3 games, so probably I guess 4 is coming next.
Right.
Probably. Maybe
So,
Roy's game. They
so,
might
like-
skip it. Yeah.
Well, Roy would be another one there. That would be good to. Actually, I assume he's like been playable through like. I mean, obviously he's in Heroes. Everyone is. Gosh, I've seen that coming. So I didn't realise this until reading on Reset Era. This is the only tournament legal stage in Smash 64, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, because I guess that makes sense, because yeah, all the other ones are,
It's a shame that version of Final Destination is not playable, otherwise that would be a good stage to have.
right. I got the impression reading about, like, Smash 64 was almost kind of, not cobbled together, but it certainly wasn't,
It looks cobbled together, for sure.
yeah, a little bit, yeah. Well, the thing is, like, you still have, like, the tree blowing as well, on that, don't you? Which I don't know how, don't know if that's considered a bit unfortunate for a tournament kind of match.
Yeah. The holy water still catches me out.
God, every time I try and spike with one of the Castlevania guys, I just I don't know if it's worth like the yeah, I should probably keep that in mind when I'm going to try and sort you out on that. Ooh god, oh yeah, I'm not recovering that. Never mind.
Okay.
Did that actually make a difference, or was that just as passive aggressive?
Yeah,
As it, okay,
yeah.
good. Okay.
But because I jumped right before it, so I lost all my momentum from my jump.
Because from there I was like, that looks like the douchiest goddamn thing you could have done. just further.
That's good.
But as an actual strat, that's okay. It's quite fun. I was just thinking, it's quite neat. We're both playing as Smash Ultimate newcomers. Yeah, I mean, both Echo Fighters as well. Funny enough, actually, but.
That's true.
That's generally happened every time. There's always been one or two fighters I've added to my Smash 4. I took to quite a few of the new ones, and in Brawl was maybe the one where like only Sonic really got into my repertoire from that.
Did like Rosalina and Wii U. And,
Yeah.
I used to like Sonic as well.
Used to.
Used to, yeah.
I'm completely okay with the fact like all his moves are spin dash basically. It's just like this one he goes up a bit, this one he goes in the spot. It's great.
Yeah.
Oh, totally worth it, totally worth it! I probably didn't need to do that actually. I think we would have been alright. Oh, that's a spare one anyway. Right, I'd say this is basically a Battlefield layout, or is it like the size is a little different?
It's very similar.
Oh, it's not quite
Probably,
one-to-one.
but probably difference in like blast zones.
Oh, yeah, of course. Do like a double bill of this and then the Battlefield variant.
There will be like a Battlefield version of it, so...
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I haven't seen there is a Battlefield version of Final Destination, I assume. I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite cool, actually. See, I say if we can't have Pokey Floats, let's have a Pokey Floats variation of every map as well. I'm sure that'd be workable. Oh, nice.
We were playing Mario Kart earlier. I can't believe everybody voted for Baby Pog. I hate that stage. I think it's one of the worst stages in Mario Kart history.
Are you not impressed with the design of it?
So it's like just too chaotic. You just end up getting hit by everybody's like shit,
It's-
even if you're like first place.
It is weird, like on 8 I do see more of the headache side of it. I don't know if that's cynicism coming with age, because I liked it on like Double Dash and DS, like I found it kind of hilarious, but I think it's...
Fully
So-
intended.
So wait a minute. If you hadn't got me that, I would have that, wouldn't I? Oh
I
wait,
guess so, yeah.
wait,
I
have
mean,
we
if I didn't up B, if I air dodged up instead,
Oh wow, God. I just need to stay the hell away from
I
you.
was trying to hit you with the up B there, but it was very close to not.
No, I didn't mean to sound like accident. I just As it washed over me, I was like, wait a minute, if I was like a little bit to the left,
Yeah.
I'd stay the hell away from you with your cover. That's a hell of a move, that, isn't it?
Guess I did like it in Double Dash as well, just because the novelty of the stage. It's like it's worn off now.
Oh wait, on what stage now? Sorry.
Baby Pog.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Oh, cheers, you man. He's saying I seem quite competent as Richter. Watch me disprove that now. No, I'm quite relieved. I like how they play because I'm very. I pick characters because like they look cool or they're from a fin I like, and then I have to just afterwards hope they fit. And it turns out they are really fun. Like my big worry was how bad the recovery seemed. It's still not great, but the whip does help that quite a bit. I reckon I'd give them a go sometime, Rebellion, if you haven't. They're really fun, Simon and Richter in this.
I don't know why I've been turned off this stage yet.
Well, I quite like it as kind of a longer... Yeah, this is longer than the usual Final Destination, isn't it?
And,
sure, actually. It's hard to gauge.
Probably, yeah, probably.
I mean, I love Bayonetta, so it's cool to see all the stuff from it, but... Get what you mean, it is very chaotic. I so rarely do spot dodges, but I do one and it works. It's like, oh, I should do that more often, not realising if you do them often, and they cease to be surprising.
Characters looking cool is important to me as well. That's why, even though Wario seems pretty good in this game, I'd probably never play him.
Oh no, don't let Matt hear that. See, I like my goofballs, so I actually do play as Wario a little bit now. I don't play as him in like anything else, but...
Wario and WarioWare. Whoops.
Well, the thing is, I tend to put him in his like, the classic overalls costume, but...
Yeah, I like that costume.
I love the hell out of WarioWare, so it's... I think we talked about before, it's interesting, that is his default, the WarioWare one.
It is, yeah, strangely.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I see, that's one I could have used the whip, that was already stupid there.
WarioWare is more popular now than his regular game.
Well, the last Fire Land was the Wii one, wasn't it? Which, I love that game mainly for it's got gorgeous 2D, like, anime. Like, they actually got an anime studio, I believe, to, do the visuals for that, so they're really cool, like, expressive.
WarioWare games, they tend to be like launch titles.
Yeah, well, they're often to show off
the 3DS, but yeah.
Yeah, well, they're often to show off, like, the new hardware, aren't they, after the GBA one. Well, I mean, even the GBA one was like it kind of was like a expanded version of 64 DD game, right? It was like Mario Paint Studio. There was like a mini game thing on that. That was to like show. That was like show off aspects of that as well. So loosely, that's kind of how the series started.
Yeah. I've killed me, yeah.
Don't phrase it that way! Well, I don't know what way you could phrase that, but Ubellion says Wario on that stupid bike. That bike's, especially when you can eat it, which...
Bike is pretty stupid.
It's hilarious. Just every move of his is up at me. I don't know if that's to do with anything, but...
Right, I need a better character to counter Richter, I think.
Yeah, I'll do one more as Richter in that case. Ah, well. Bit of a Jezza rubbing off on you, is it?
I always liked Falcon.
Speaking of bad ways to phrase things, I'm so sorry. So...
Oh wow. Well, I wouldn't have noticed if you didn't say anything.
Fuck, I made that much first. Yeah, I haven't caught it like his past few streams. I'll try and get in on the. I noticed I think he actually he does actually try and keep to a schedule. It looks like a very alien concept to me on here, but it's yeah, Falcon's always one you come across online. He's definitely one of the popular characters. There's like a reset era threads talking about like what they would do for a new F-Zero. They were just like, just play off the meme potential of Captain Falcon. That's what everyone knows him for. Call it like Captain Falcon's F-Zero, I guess. Yeah, it's got pretty good recovery, isn't it?
And chromes at least.
Oh
shit.
Was that the lag? Because the lag kind of stuttered a bit there, didn't it?
Maybe. I mean, it was an awkward situation.
I feel like they could just have like a hazards off version of this where the background just doesn't do as much.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Can that just count as a hazard? Like it's a definition does get stretched just a bit loosely as it is anyway. Yeah, it's cool. You're talking about playing with people from your city, weren't you, as well? On this earlier.
Yeah. Recently I've been.
Is that, forgive me, I can't remember if you said that. Was that like a meetup group, or people you know who played Melee before, or?
I met them on like groups, but like, not really. We haven't met as a group, but not really many Ultimate players yet.
Right.
Just gone to their place and like, just played them, just met them basically for the first time.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah.
Well, you got immediate like icebreaker to rely on, haven't you? It's,
Shit.
Best spin I've ever done. I could have saved that as well by up and bead right after. That's such a pathetic attempt.
Slightly ambitious.
Yeah. Oh!
Hey, that kills.
A lot of the cows just like, okay, what's their best directional throw? It's usually the back one, isn't it?
It's when it comes to killing, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or like throwing them off stage, then yeah.
Like the two, the mother boys are ridiculous for that, aren't they? Yeah, I wasn't that happy with that way to refer to them, but like the Earthbound is like, well, no, only one of them's Earthbound.
Oh, net lads.
Oh, net lads, I like that.
Or refer to the Star Fox characters as spacies.
Spacies.
Like space animals. Yeah.
Nice.
Shit.
Oh, I can't believe I just did that!
You know you can check that, right?
Say that again?
If you press R before you hit the wall, like, it holds.
Oh yeah, he talked about that, didn't they? Bizo. Oh, I freak out. That's so bad. That's so bad. Yeah,
I believe you have like a third of a second to do that.
Yeah, I think they said something like that. Yeah, like
Sounds like it doesn't sound like a long time, but like compared to like a lot of other things, it's like pretty. I guess.
yeah, it does look a bit Tetris Effect-y. It does look a bit like Tetris Effect. Yeah, you're valid on. I really want to play that at some point.
Let's see what the big deal is. Although I've only seen like a little bit of gameplay. It's just Tetris, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it's very much given that kind of res, Luminous, like that guy who just does like the most immersive games ever made, basically, just like audio sensory craziness going on.
Like how it seems like you can earn like a slowdown effect, so you can clear more than 4 lines at once.
Right. Yeah, I think there's like I never they've changed the fundamentals too much, but yeah, I think that was one thing. It doesn't have any multiplayer, which I was a bit disappointed at, but I guess kind of the presentation doesn't lend itself to that. But
it's pretty dumb. There's no multiplayer.
Yeah.
Buying it now.
Not buying it now.
Yeah.
You definitely buying it before.
No, probably not.
Well, it'll be interesting if that comes to Switch. He'll probably, if it's like his other game, Res, that came to PC like a year later after PS4. Yeah, it feels like I'm not feeling. I guess because I haven't played this that much lately. I'm not feeling confident as many characters. I'm just kind of really going comfort zone-y with Mega and Richter. I would have no idea who would have ended up with that after that.
I think we're like changing ownership of a bomb.
Yeah.
Several times throughout that.
It's a proper game of hot potato playing against Mega. They changed this, how the leaf field works. You can't move about with it.
Move about with it anymore?
No, you kind of. Actually, no, I think you hold it down. It's definitely a bit different. Because the only real way I knew to make use of it on 4 was to try and grab after getting it, because then obviously the various leaves would. Oh no! I like her.
Ledge there.
Yeah, that up in B is a bit weird, isn't it? For Ivo. I'll aim to go into like maybe 1 at the latest, I think. I'll probably go after knowing me, but. Yeah, you were saying you might be interested in RE2 if it's a bit more like RE4, you said, right?
I would be. I'm not. There's been some gameplay of it though, right? I haven't actually seen any gameplay.
Well, it's the same.
I know it's over the shoulder.
It is over the shoulder, style. Yeah. It's gonna be much. It does look like they're really trying to appease the. Kind of like what they do 7 actually. Like they really want it to be very horror based. It's not as much on action. Because RE4 is a step towards action, although I still think it's more of a horror game than some of its detractors give it credit for. It's still pretty gnarly at points.
I think it's silly for blaming it for the more action oriented route.
It does have different priorities to other games in the series, but it's still I still kind of get that. Ooh.
Yeah.
Some weird KOs, aren't we? It is fair because, like, of all game discussions that will just go on forever, like when Resident Evil became action, when it did this, like those are ones that just constantly go about, and whether RE4 is just an action game, whether it's a great worthwhile pursuit. Try to pursue all those, so I recommend it. Ooh, bad move. Oof! Oh, I didn't think I'd survive that. I must admit, I forgot, you don't get your second jump back from the ledge, do you? If you hang on it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't think so. I guess we're just so used to, like, that's what I mean, I was like, I should know that, shouldn't I? But... I'm so close to, like, wearing shields that I'm never quite break them on this.
Throw the leaf shield upwards, can you?
I don't think I knew that.
Not sure if you can actually. I don't really play Mega Man, so.
You can throw the metal blade. You can throw in any direction, like in Mega Man 2. Although I didn't actually know that the first time I played through it. I was like, why does everyone say this is the best weapon? And subsequent playthrough, I was like, now every time I play, that's the only weapon I use in that game. Nice, well done. Oh!
Live.
Bit premature, I think.
Game gets it wrong quite often, I found.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need to. I think that should be something they patch.
Well, I was gonna say, I almost wondered if it was intentional, just to kind of add a bit of... I don't know, maybe I'm... I'm trying to make excuses for them, I don't know. Oh, nice, well done.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, like a lot. RE5 does feel like reheated RE4 in a few ways, you bet, and it's definitely
Reheated RE4.
Yeah, it's kind of just
left out for a few days.
Bummed it in the microwave. Yeah, like it's still edible.
I had a lot of fun with RE5, despite it.
No, yeah, Pentatonite had quite a funny co-op. I can't imagine I would have been reheated edition. I can't imagine I would have been that crazy on it in single. There are some.
Edition.
There are some. Well, another point to the co-op is that there are quite a few creative bits where like one player is doing something completely different to the other one. I could kind of see, I can see the appeal of that. But yeah, I particularly like the last third of that game. It gets really kind of shooty. But it still looks very good, that game as well. Fair enough.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Hello. Oh, you could hear that through the headset, could you? Got that quite loud, yes. How you doing, Nick?
Okay then.
Yeah, think about the levels of ownership going on there, and I can't have that played out. Quite funny. That's one of my favourite things I've seen on AGDQ so far. The DKC 1 race was really cool.
Won.
The Donkey Kong Country race, the first one.
Who won? Who won? I said.
Oh, sorry. I did cast the names. The one on the left. Does that help? I didn't really notice the runners. I know they both play good DKC. Probably. Oh wow. Calculated. I think you show up as I start playing as a K Roller, Nick. I was a bit nervous with, because I haven't played in a little while, but...
I was gonna counter.
It does feel like you've got to do that fairly early, doesn't it? Because I have a lot of times like that where... Well, we've talked about that before, actually, haven't we? Where you can see, like, some of the opening frames from it, and it still might be too early.
Daisy.
Oh?
Yeah, I dodged for some reason, I don't know why.
Nick, are you fooling? Are you fooling us, Nick? He's, talking about who the next DLC fighter is. It doesn't sound that likely.
What's he said?
Minecraft Steve.
I think I saw a rumor floating around that said Minecraft Steve. I'd be disappointed if it was, but I wouldn't be.
It's one where, like, you can understand why it'd be in there, right?
Yeah. I would be disappointed in Nintendo.
He's joking. I think it would be cool to get a Western third party in there, because they are all Japanese ones, which, I mean, I tend to prefer, I tend to lean towards a lot of Japanese developed games anyway, but it'd be cool to get, throw one in there. But then I don't know who I'd want off the top of my head.
Thanks.
Blinks the Time Sweeper! There's one of my great account on Twitter is just a silly bot one, but it's like, this character should be in Smash, and it has stuff like the paperclip from Microsoft Office should be in Smash, and I'm sure there's like some deep cuts on there we can look at for inspiration.
Cuts.
So this is now like a favourite pro stage, isn't it? Now that you can turn the hazards off on it.
Yeah, it seems that way actually.
It's like Battlefield
People
with its
take this stage.
head cut off. Ooh. I was like, I'm not going to try and shield dodge here because I've got no weapon B now that my partner's gone. Okay, how low tier they are. I'm going to make these two viable somehow.
I think we're low tier. Have people been saying we're low tier?
I just assumed they were, just because of the partner getting desynced and stuff. And also because you're at 200% like starting KO'd you, but probably more than me. There we go.
I think they've been good in every game they've been in, but
Oh really? Why am I play as them and I'm surprised to hear that. I could just internalise Tom poking fun at me for playing them in Melee. Oi! No, I got that from me! I guess that's the point. Because a stationary air dodge is that has quicker recovery, right, than a sideways one.
Is it? Alright.
Oh wait, no, I might be wrong. Because I was going by that logic to figure, oh, okay, maybe I'll be able to get back. Yeah, don't quote me on that.
I thought you were gonna like try and air dodge towards the stage. Like quite a bit of horizontal distance from there.
Yeah, I probably would have covered that actually. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I needed to be like a pixel up, didn't there? That's all I needed. I guess the size of B is probably what usually helps them, isn't it? These two. It is really good. He's like spam out of it.
Use that to recover as well.
Oh yeah, of course. And what I said about trying to make these two viable,
The meta's evolving as we speak.
The meta's evolving as we speak. That's why I'd be like, what was my partner doing there? I took on the windier tone than I intended, but Christ. They put Popo. Let's play this now. Ah, nice. Ooh, yeah.
The CPU can be annoying for sure, but it can also randomly really do good things.
Right.
Which is annoying for the opponent sometimes.
Oh god,
Like
Peds,
forward smash and kill you, yeah.
Peds is saying 5 minutes of subtitles took him an hour. Oh god, Peds, please find a more efficient way to do it.
I almost want to say it's not really worth it.
I think
people watch the Twitch cast like to
he's where I get with a project like this though, where if you're really far in, even if it's like tedious or like you get to a point where you can't justify abandoning it because you put too much time into it.
Yeah.
I think he's at that phase, I'd assume. Still probably like one of my, I don't know if I could rank Smash remixes, but like this song I love to bits, the Phantom of the Dreams orchestral remix. If there's any like good example of like why Smash fits orchestral music, it's right here. Very contrarian statement, I know. Ah, nice.
I hear this song in Melee, like as a tournament player, I've heard it like so many times, so I guess I'm numb to it now.
Might be a bit redundant, yeah. Right, business. Hey! Oh boy, Popo. Goddamn boy. Because they're on like probably like level 3. See, actually, no, to be fair, they are doing very well.
I don't know what decides the level in this game. I know in Melee, I think the more damage the main climber takes, the higher the level goes.
Hmm. I didn't actually know that.
Honestly, most melee players probably don't know that either. So it doesn't really come into play that much, really.
Well, I imagine it's the sort of thing that.
I mean, it does come into play, but it's just, I guess, it doesn't. You can't really strategize that much around it.
Well, I imagine it's the sort of thing that.
you'll have
So I was gonna say it's sort of thing that probably doesn't get discovered until like the code gets looked over or something, right? Or like people really dig into the game. Sorry, I didn't mean to speak over. Ooh. Ah, damn it! Yeah, I might need both of these two.
should release an Echo Fighter that's just one climber.
One climber.
On its own.
Ice climber, one player edition.
Climber. Ice climber. I guess Popo and Nana is two Echo Fighters.
Maybe they could be the individual characters in 4 if they couldn't do them together. Defeating their entire point.
His climber on his own might be low tier.
Climber on his own might be low. Pens is saying my love for Ice Climbers has inspired me to speedrun Ice Climber on the NES. Yeah, if I get used to that jumping anytime this century, I'll that's a Richter, I think.
This climber is on the NES app.
Yes, it is actually. Play it online. You play online only with friends. There's no matchmaking. It's a bit of a bummer, but
It's still cool, yeah. What's the multiplayer like?
it seemed to be pretty. It seemed to be pretty alright. I'd say. I don't know if you've. I think by the time you joined our streams, because Peds and I were doing a lot of RetroArch co-op stuff, which I keep talking about getting back to. That was pretty good, although you could tell it was a bit of input lag, and it was you get like spotty audio every once in a while. It was kind of like that, I'd say. Like it wasn't perfect, but it was very playable. There's definitely kind of a novelty to playing games like that that were never meant to be played online. Funny thing is, I borrowed my brother's copy of the Mega Drive collection on Switch and played that online with someone from Nintendo South Wales, and it wasn't really laggy, but it had horrendous input lag, which for certain kind of games was alright. But then we did Sonic 2 multiplayer on it, and we just kept like dying at the same spike pit at one point. It was a bit dismal, unfortunately, but it's like again sort of a novelty to be able to play some of those games online. That. Yeah, I promise, Pez, we will one day get back to those. Again, should have done a tilt. Somebody should have done a tilt. Like this.
Oh my god.
Calculated? Just French share, let's see what works. Ooh, could move onto the ledge. Oh, damn it! A wasted opportunity.
Oh my gosh.
Well, at least I didn't have a stock. It's the range of the whip, and I have found playing against other Belmonts, if they're good with the axe and whatnot, they're really good at controlling, dictating the pace of the game. Does Sonic 06 have a co-op mode, Nick? I remember it had a... I know it has split-screen multiplayer, because weirdly it appears in Breaking Bad briefly. Like, in like season 4 or 5. That'd be a laugh convincing someone to play Sonic 06 with you. Have I successfully muted that cough from Discord then? Ooh, still got it. Ooh, yep, okay, yeah. Definitely get my second jump back there. Oh, I just did this. No. That is totally intended in that direction. Grab that finna. Bloody hell. Okay, if you get good at that, I'm gonna be screwed, basically.
Oh no.
Oh, I just realised that I didn't change the game title on stream. Apologies as well, because I have to look up those Monster Boy emotes if I do it again. I just saw like Ped say it rooting for Tom over and over, like when I was playing them, even though I don't think you're Tom. I mean, I've been wrong on such things before, but I can say that fairly assuredly, I feel like.
Oh my god.
That was a bit cheesy. Oh shit! So that might not have been what that was intended as. Oh god. At least it was close-ish. It didn't look like it was gonna be, but I could have gone without that anthem.
Yeah.
Pedro said GG question mark. It was a good match overall. Like, it went one way, went another, and then it just fell in the ditch. But it's okay.
Good dive, you could say.
Good dive.
The galaxy depends on your funky moves!
Well, the Galaxy is fucked if it's trying to defend on those fucking moves. Yeah, Nick. Yeah, they did seem to try and pretend 06 didn't happen, Rebellion. I guess how do they make it more obvious that it did? They do seem to, for all the Sonic songs, they do seem to like going for the vocal ones. I don't know why I just did that. Can I use the "it's late" excuse? Okay. Yeah, it's a bit miffed because it's like I think they've got one song from Sonic Mania on this, and then two from Forces, and it's like, guys, you got that the wrong way around.
It's strange, yeah.
Yeah. The eternal classic song called Fist Bump from that. Oh, that's why I can stream next Sonic Forces, because it'll be like one stream, because it's like 3 hours about it. 3 hours of me being underwhelmed would be great. Seven rings in hand. Yeah, that song played like every time you did anything in Sonic and the Secret Rings, so you hear it all the goddamn time in that. Like after every mission complete. Not meant to be a smash. Tell you what, this stage wouldn't be viable for tournaments with hazards on, would it?
Definitely not.
Just hazardous stages. Thinking about it, could we have Mega Man stage on without hazards? Isn't that just the just like a flat
No,
wall?
it's not. I know it's not legal for whatever reason. I have no idea why though.
Really? Oh. But that would make it
Because
legal.
it's just Final Destination basically, I guess.
But it's got Mega Man music. That makes it the most legal of
That's true. That does make it more legal. So
Makes
there
it
must have been
more
other
legal.
reasons.
Maybe they were just so like the stance of the Yellow Devil is still on there. It's truly like the ultimate. Oh God, can we please turn this off hazard, isn't it? As cool as it is, like they went all the way, like including that, but feels like maybe it should just be the boss instead, like true to form.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Well, I didn't know what I was doing.
What were you saying? I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
I forgot as well. Though.
The Mega Man stage not being illegal.
Well, pretty much, yeah. Just like how crazy that hazard is, but you turn it off and it's fairly standard.
I guess I prefer it to FD because the background's like less distracting. I mean, the background in FD it's not that bad. It's not like the Bayonetta stage, but alternatives. Why not go for the Mega Man stage?
Well, it's just Wily's castle, isn't it?
It's because it's Wily's castle. That's why it's not allowed.
Yeah, yeah. Too sacrilegious.
Too
I don't know.
I don't have an Ike side B, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, his is quite good for. Yeah, I forgot about that. Have you got Roy's side B? Oh yeah, of course you got. Oh no, you got like the standard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's kind of what he takes from Marth and Lucina, I guess, and then
Much, yeah.
regular B is that one is Roy. That's what. Oh god, that was so close. That's what I'm thinking of. Should have whipped that.
Oh my god.
So you might be right if I might have. Oh, no. Strange sequence of events. They need to get Ronda of Blood on the Switch. I mean, ideally just release that PS4 collection on here, but I don't know if that's possible given Sony's involvement. Oh, it's fun up. Oh god, the black was distracting though, wasn't it? That was a bit presumptuous though.
Oh my god.
I don't really understand what happened there. When,
What the fuck?
Sure. Was that like just like a frame or two?
I'm not sure if you saw what I saw, but it looked like he hit me. I was like...
Well, it seemed to be...
The
The hitbox was weird, wasn't it? It seemed like it was quite a bit above you. But I mean...
Yeah.
I guess that's what I was going for, but then I was surprised by it. Peds, it's US Switch games only at the moment, mind you. But you can still get through an American account, but... I say you can buy US 3DS and Switch games off the Humble store now. Which is quite cool. But time they do a Switch Humble bundle on there. Did a few 3DS and Wii U ones. With the people you met up really good at those. Met up with really good at those.
And one of them was okay. One of them was like slightly better than me. So.
You can be honest here. What would you say the ratio was of you winning?
Well, with one of them, like after a while, I was just winning. It was a very laggy TV at first, so I had to get used to it. The other guy, I guess, won like 60% of the time. So.
I reckon they might not have had game mode on. I reckon if it was that bad.
Yeah, I think that was it.
I'd feel a bit awkward doing this. I'd be like, have you got this thing? I'd try that. So I don't know how you can do that without it seemed a bit intrusive, but it makes such a difference, doesn't it? I get tempted to dive kick off the edge, but man, I'm pretty frightened too. Good night, pads. Thanks for tuning in, man. See, I've streamed for like 6 hours today. Is that socially acceptable? Yeah, it is. God. Is this past stock? Wait, where's the holy war go? Oh fuck, I didn't get my second jump back.
Looks like it just disappears after a while, if it doesn't land.
That's great. I did.
Not enough RAM to see.
Not enough RAM. That's it. And the Switch.
I'll say that Mario Kart Wii U didn't have like double items because it didn't have enough RAM. But I don't know how much true that is, or if it's just a meme.
Well, I did read something about like.
I think it sounds like it could make
yeah,
sense.
No, I
think
think
so many players.
Yeah, I think there was something like that. I don't know if that's.
It would result in more items being on the field potentially, so that could be like. I don't know.
No, I do remember something like that. Yeah, Nick, I've still forgotten to change the title. No worries, Rebellion. Thanks for tuning in, man. For both. Oh no, was this stream? Was there? No, thanks so much, man. You take it easy, alright?
Viewable.
Oh shit! Sorry. Oh, fuck.
Don't worry.
Attack me. Once.
No, it's fine. I was.
Well, if you're sure. Oh fuck! Are you kidding? That's so bad. Yeah, what characters did they play as, the folks you met up with?
One of them really liked to play Zelda. And another character, but I forgot. The other one named Mii Sword Fighter. He likes all the Mii characters.
I don't know, part of me finds the Mii charming, part of me just find them a bit kind of gaudy and dated looking now. I go back and forth on them.
I agree with the latter thing you said.
Not the former, is it? Okay. So you don't mind that there, I was with that damage you, but I guess it's move as armor, doesn't it?
Yeah. The OP, yes, it does have a super armor on it.
Yeah, it's not too weird, I suppose. Yeah, you don't mind them being de-emphasized on the Switch, so.
Definitely not.
Do you ever see the PlayStation Home ones? I mean, they weren't going for like a kind of cutesy stylized thing like that, but you want to talk like uncanny valley, just horrible looking kind of realistic.
No, I actually never heard of him. I know about like Microsoft's one. Microsoft's one actually seems okay.
That was more like, yeah, kind of more cutesy in the style of. I think they brought them back as well because they weren't there at launch, I don't think, for the Xbox One. Yeah, I think they brought them back out of after the fact.
What were they called? Like just avatars?
I think avatars. Yeah. Well, Rare had involvement in them, I would say, and they sold loads of like gear for them, and mine had a Jet Set Radio hoodie just because I bought
sold gear
Jet
for
Set Radio.
like microtransaction kind of.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
but
yeah, oh my god.
As I said, there were kind of free. There were free bonuses though. I definitely didn't pay for that Jet Set hoodie. I hope I didn't anyway.
I'm a bit disappointed by the Switch avatars. The selection's not very big. I thought like they'd expand it, but
well, they have technically since it launched. So just like
not by much.
Yeah, just like 6 avatars at a time. They do. A lot of people think they'll probably do some Smash ones on there. But you've got one of the Splatoon.
Mine's red Pikmin at the moment.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was the Splatoon girl, but I didn't want my friends to think I was too weird. Into something more normal.
Like a little red alien blob thing.
Say with my like Twitter and
nah.
I used to have like an anime avatar.
my favorite.
Weird, and they wouldn't think I was like alt-right or something.
Oh god, yeah. Anime avatars, gotta watch out for that. Well, I mean, the funniest one was on one of your streams. You had like an animation player. I was like, oh, cool. I was like, oh, what anime is that? Probably just like, I don't know, some weeb shit. Like,
Who said weeb shit? Was it me?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh right.
It made me laugh so much.
Yeah, I just googled weeb shit and I got that.
I will say, for that up and B, like, in some ways not being great recovery, like, it having armor is pretty damn great, actually, isn't it? In terms of...
It is, yeah.
It can't be interrupted,
and it can kill you straight away, so that's also...
Oh, I know that.
Definitely not the worst recovery in the game. Poor little Mac.
Oh god, yeah. That's not much of a contest, though, is it? Yeah, Little Mac's the character.
I just never see Little Mac online. I've never seen a Little Mac online before. Guess they made him that bad.
Yeah, I think I came across one, maybe.
I did come across one, but it was like, the connection was so laggy.
Oh no.
They wrote laggy, yeah. And they won. It was really annoying.
Oh no. Well, he's technically deadly, really, isn't he? Like, he's got the KO thing that gets up, and like, I think I saw like a kind of jokey sort of chart on that, like showing Final Destination and whatnot. It's like, everything in the middle, he's the best character, everything outside, he's the worst character. Yeah, I struggle with... It's a shame because I love Punch-Out, I'd love to be better as him.
I really like Punch-Out Wii, actually.
Yeah, that's...
But I only finished like the main story. I didn't... Because you fight them all again, but we're all like powered up this time. I didn't do that bit yet.
I feel like there's maybe 3 times you go through that game. I feel like I did 2 out of 3. I might be wrong on that. It's, yeah, well, it gets quite funny. Like, Kid Hippo just attaches, just like sticky tapes a manhole to his belly, so you can't, like, they change their tactics, don't they? So that's really, I mean, all 3 Punch-Out games are actually really pretty tough. They're it's what makes them so rewarded in the end. But...
Oh.
See there, like changing up B direction, I'm not that confident doing that on Joy-Cons. But like on the GameCube controller, you got like the octagonal gate, which makes all the difference. Ooh. A weird note to end on, wasn't it? Are you alright?
Oh my gosh, this character.
I don't know what. Again, they're still figuring out tier lists, I suppose, aren't they? Especially with this many characters, but they're generally considered quite good. I've gathered about.
Yeah, I think people have been saying he's top tier. Yeah.
Well, at least you know me by this point. That's not why I picked him, right? That's
of course not. No.
Yeah. Mister, I want.
Oh my god.
That was a weird sequence of events. Got good priority that, hasn't it? The trill.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And you've been comboing it to jab like, every time I got hit by it.
Intentionally, shockingly, it's very picked up on that.
It's funny seeing the little combos people have. Like.
Yeah. They're usually, oh god, they're usually not that ambitious, man. I always love sandwiches down there and then jump up and then up air. Although it only works at certain percentages. Kind of like Mario's up tilt, so. We tried that when my brothers were over. We did try the the mode where you go between every time you use a character, they get taken off the roster.
Yeah, I haven't tried that yet, but it seems fun.
It's a good way to kind of really force you outside of your comfort zone.
It is, although you might just be playing 3 characters. Yeah, you're good with it.
Well, Tom was funny because he went Link. And young Link, then 2 Link, and then it was like, oh god, after that. Oh, no, to be fair, he did well with a few of them.
I guess I'd go Chrom, then Roy, and then Moth.
I'd go Ice Climber. I'd go other Ice Climber. Maybe at the same time. Yeah, do you know if I was trying to add Jezza earlier, I couldn't find him in like the Switch friend Switch. Probably just best to add him when he next streams, and did I just save you?
Friend code might have been on the stream. I forgot how I added him.
Right. Yeah. So if it's like the exclamation mark join thing.
We had some good games.
Nice. Well, you said you both came from O&M, didn't you? And you said he did like he win all the tournaments though, and
yeah, he won every single one he entered.
Wow.
We did this thing years ago. It was called like the Elite Four Challenge. And there's an Elite Four. It was Jezzo, this other guy, and then me. Somebody had to the challenge was you had to beat all 4 of us in a row.
Oh wow!
With each of us.
So which one is Lance? Which one is Agatha? You know. So.
Well, I made it so you could choose us in any order.
That's a really fun idea, actually. That's quite
I actually did the best out of everyone there because Jezzo did lose to some people. So I was like the anchor, I guess. They'd come to me and they'd lose. That was nice, I guess. At least.
Was there a Gary that came in last minute and was like, no, I'm the real
Unfortunately not, no. We couldn't just hide someone.
Just make a Jezza again wearing a different hat, you know. Or wearing a hat, I suppose. That's so cool though. It's great that a lot of O&M folks have settled in so well to G Arcade. We could probably, we could always do with numbers, you know. So I think that side of it was appreciated. Would you say your main is Chrom now then?
I guess so. I mean, I'm not completely happy with him, but
right.
He's at the moment he's the character I'm playing more than anyone else, so I guess he's my main. Looked into learning Peach. I'll probably learn Peach and what other character? Pokemon Trainer maybe.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did. Inkling as well. You would consider him, right?
He's broken.
Wait, who is?
Kling.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently. Saint Inkling's the best character in the game. That's the consensus at the moment.
I had no idea. Well, yeah.
Really good recovery, really good combos off roller, and also just kills off roller.
Yeah, the roller is just roller basically. But
exactly.
One day that'll work. You'll see. Why do I lose confidence in my statement as I said it? Oh!
Got you jumped. Oh no.
Nice for them. No, I didn't have it. Nice for them to that vote.
Yeah, Carl was my main character, I guess. With Wii U, Yoshi was my first main character for a while, and then I was doing well with Rosalina, so I just switched to her abruptly, because I was just doing better with Rosalina.
I'd be surprised you try someone else out, you're like, oh wait, hold on, click with them, a bit better than you expected.
Yeah, it's if I enjoy them as well, and I like the look of the character. As I said before, I'm not too interested in playing as Wario because he's kind of disgusting, really.
You know, Matt is just tossed into his sleep, feeling something's not quite right.
I mentioned how I didn't like Moffat that much in the stream, and he didn't say anything.
Oh, really?
apparently that's something that he gets annoyed by.
I suppose because it's kind of the go-to thing, isn't it, when criticising
Doctor Who.
Well,
yeah.
like any recent British TV, it feels like, because Sherlock.
Moffat. Yeah, well, let's be honest, Sherlock's not that good, so. Sherlock or Doctor Who.
So.
Apparently he terrible show. Apparently, Jekyll, I think it's called. Apparently, that's really bad. I've not really seen it myself.
Well, hopefully you can walk down the streets without getting heckled. I don't know, does that happen with TV writers?
Frets.
Oh yeah.
Really, yeah.
That's why, any kind of can you believe Blizzard announced the mobile game? And I'm like, it's probably not as heinous as the things people are saying to them. It's just I can't get that kind of
Yeah. Yeah.
I try and count people forgetting the boomerang.
Boomerang, did you say?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
right.
it's like
The cross thing.
close enough, yeah.
Play Castlevania, so I'll never forget.
So,
I believe someone on the thread said, "Who the hell's Richter?"
oh yeah. It was just sort of like, what a waste of space there was.
Argument's always been pretty silly for me. That a character's a waste of space, because what space exactly, like on the cartridge? I don't think a character.
Space in the cartridge, yeah. Well, it's also like there's 70
Green, I don't think really take up that much space.
There's
And
70
also, like,
fighters, yeah. Like there's someone you can find some like a good few you like, you know, whoever you are.
Yeah. And if it's a clone character, then it's not that much effort to make them because the animations are the same as the character.
Right.
The model to it, basically.
Well, Richter's a cool case as well because he seemed to inform Simon as well. Like that move and the crouch jump one, those are both Richters from Symphony. So yeah.
He's the Echo, really.
Yeah, that's how it was put, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Could Richter like spin his whip around? I forgot.
Not in Rondo. Which is a shame because I always love that move.
Oh, in Symphony of the Night, can he?
Yes, he can.
Interesting.
I always maintain
yeah,
that's
Simon's move then, I guess, because you can, if you hold jab, if you hold A, you can do the spinny whip thing.
That's right. I haven't really found any use for it.
Yeah, I don't, it's probably not that useful.
I use it in the. Funny enough, I use it in like Supercars where you fall a bit just to like finish off enemies after a hit or two. I find surprisingly good music quite a bit.
Good in Harmony of Dissonance. In Harmony of Dissonance, the whip is it's extremely broken. Like you can hit enemies behind you with it as well. The hitbox is huge.
Oh,
that game is pretty easy for like a lot of reasons.
Like when you accidentally glitch it.
Right, yeah, when you accidentally teleport to another castle and another part of a castle.
Well, I was glitching a bit on Monster Boy earlier. You saw that, right? I thought I soft locked it.
Was it a soft lock? It wasn't, was it?
Well, I think I died by somehow getting crushed.
Alright.
I mean, I was happy to because it meant it reset the area. I was happy to die horrible there, but yeah, there's always kind of a thrill of that. It's like, oh cool, I came across this, but that was also quickly kind of a, oh, is this gonna be a? I mean, that game saves fairly often anyway, so.
It was a little not. I was like a little disappointed. I thought it was like a pretty big bug, but I think the developers like shouldn't have left them there. But I know the game was a bit rushed, so.
Harmony,
I give them, yeah.
I think it still came out before the SP did, right? Because you can see it in like its visual design, which is really bright and garish to kind of. Well, it is, isn't it?
In response to Circle of the Moon being. The design choices in my game seems to be like a riposte to like look, you can dash now really fast in both directions.
There's no double tap in D-pad, which I didn't.
Here. Your
I
character is extremely colorful now.
I mean, I lived with that when I played through Circle. It wasn't. I can see why people didn't like. It's a shame. I did like Circle, but it was definitely a game that the second half is definitely one that kind of falters as it goes along.
It was so long ago when I played it that I can't remember feeling that way, but I do remember. I actually. Do you know when you can't really remember how you feel about a game?
Oh
when you
yeah.
first played it?
Yeah, no, definitely. So like, if you play it again, it might kind of reawaken certain things, or that's it.
I'm sure I enjoyed it a lot, but I think I played like Dawn of Sorrow like maybe a couple of years after, and it's like, wow, this is so much better.
Really?
Circle.
I think that's one of the things with Circle. I think once its place got taken by later games, I think public opinion on it faded a little bit. I still enjoyed my time with it. There's definitely issues with it, but the way I was sad I missed it at the time, but I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have beaten Dracula as a kid. I mean,
Really?
I wasn't entirely sure I was going to beat him this, like, when I played it this time, to be honest.
It didn't seem that hard, it's just like tedious. The battle's more tedious than anything, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I just went on so long, yeah, it did, yeah, I remember kind of feeling like I'd, explored
It's required like patience, like more than anything, I think.
well, I'd explored enough of the castle to feel like I should be leveled up by this point. I had done a bit of grinding, I think, here and there anyway.
Yeah, I loaded up my save as well, and even then I was like underleveled for the fight, according to the guy that Matt found.
Wow, yeah. Well, it also, there's kind of a strange card system, which is very much up to luck, it seems, in terms of what you get, so it does seem like you can get...
That's right. I actually don't think I used the card system much, like at all.
really?
But like, seemed to use it in a way that made it like broken, like for like most of the game, like that dust particle.
Yeah, that's what I use for most of it.
It destroyed all projectiles.
Yeah, yeah. I had to kind of force myself to use other stuff. Also, it slowed down a lot as well. Do you remember that? It was.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah. Harmony wasn't like that.
Yeah, it's.
Actually.
I mean, Harmony has issues, but it's definitely a more polished game, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, all Castlevanias and that type of thing, I think most of them, they can be broken if you know what to look for.
Right.
But Circle of Doom seem to be more easily broken.
I think it's inevitable with
I don't
games
know.
of that scale, isn't it? Like, with that flexibility. Sorry, I'm going to call it that. I think I'm
How fair it is.
just
Yeah.
quite late.
Oh, it could go on.
Yeah,
For
it easily
decision.
could. I mean, that's
Yeah.
why I'm forcibly stopping it. It's should stop this now.
Yeah.
It's great games, man. As I say, it's
Yeah,
I
GG's.
I do
for
like
sure.
these Richter versus Crom matches. It's
Yeah,
a
it's
staple,
good.
sort of a staple now, aren't they? They're great.
Learning about how to fight Richter.
It's great fun. But yeah, nice one. I'll stop it fairly abruptly there. As I said, I'll probably stream Monster Boy tomorrow, late afternoon, evening, I think.
Alright, cool, yeah.
Nice one. Thanks so much, Cricket. I think if Nick is still in chat, thanks so much, man.
See you later, Nick, if you're still there. See you later, Positivity Bot.
Yeah, see you later. Like, I've got quite a few new ones today, as I say, if you're either, along
Yeah.
with Electrical on board, who has been there in the
Host
longer.
giveaway, I think I saw. That's
Yeah,
what
that's one. Ian Fusion, I just...
Infusion.
It's like a Z-list comic book joint, like, you know, it's just...
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's just Ian, the most heroic, stoic name. Brilliant. Yeah, take it easy. Bye-bye.
Alright, see you later, everyone. Bye.